Well, I just got back from Home Depot when I bought two 1x6s, which are actually 5.5 inches wide, 3/4 inch thick, pressure treated. And I had to go almost to the bottom of the pile to get some real good ones. And of course they were wet. Now they're saying to wait a season before painting. Well, and there's no way in hell I'm going to wait a whole season, but I will cut them and put them up on the deck. Before I cut them, I'm going to put them out in the sun and let them dry a little bit more. I'll stand them up here on the side of the van when the morning sun hits this side of the house. And then later this afternoon, I'll put them in. As you've seen on an earlier video, I put the pressure treated 1/2 inch plywood and pre-painted it. But here I'm going to be putting in those 1x6s, which are really 3/4 inch by 5.5 inch pieces in here. So I bought two 8-foot ones, and they'll make 36 inches in these 4 places here. If I recall, I think the measurement was about 6 inches here, so it'll be 5.5. It won't quite come down to here, but I want to fit them tight up in here because the wood is still wet, so I don't want any shrinkage any more than, the noticeable cracks showing up after it dries out. But I won't be able to paint it right away. But there's no way I'm going to wait 3 months or 6 months before painting that. I'm using a latex paint anyways on it, so latex is water-based, and I don't think there's any big deal. Then when I do the whole stairs, I'll do the whole things all the way down, but that won't be done until I can be guaranteed of a few days of good weather and no rain. It's impossible to get a whole week without rain, so we're going to have to work between raindrops, as we say. Because if you wait for good weather to paint, it's never going to be in this eastern part of the United States. Maybe out in Arizona you could do things like that, but over here you got to paint between raindrops. Nothing you can do about it. Well, I got the pieces, all 4 of them, cut 36 inches. So I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-drill for the nails, so we don't risk splitting at the ends. There's not a problem in the middle, but I'm nailing to the end, and I always pre-drill, so we do not split this wood. On plywood, you don't have to worry about that, but on this type of wood, yes, you always want to pre-drill. Alright, and what I'm doing now is I'm measuring for where I got a pre-drill. Over on this end, I don't know if you can see it, I got a mark here, 3/4 inch in, because when this goes in, it's going to be flushed right out here. So there's no problem with the pre-drilling here. What I got to do is to locate, because see, this is down. I'll jack this up before I nail it, but this is where I got to be. I got to put one here, and a straight edge here. So that's what we're going to do. That's for the center, and that's for the sides, because this will all get painted anyway. So when that's in there, then we're nailing right in the dead center of here, right in the stringers. Okay, so 2 nails in each, and we'll probably use number 8s. make sure that when I put this in, I've got enough to get my nail in. Don't want to put the nail down too low. I won't be able to get it in with step in the way. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold this up in the air. So there's going to be a gap in here, as I had said. See, I need to get this to stay up there. So we'll simply hold it. We're going to use number 6. Number 8 is overkill. Number 6 is fine. No pre-drill. You can hold that. It's not a problem. Just bring that just a little out. Use number 8s in here, but there's 3/4 inch stock. As you can see, that's going quite deep into the rest of the wood, so you really don't need 8. After all, these aren't steps, these are just called backers. So much easier when you pre-drill. Now there's a hair overhang here, that's not a problem. I wanted that about a 1/2 inch over, and that's on purpose because that's not seen, this is. I wanted this end flushed out, and it's perfectly flush. Still bend the damn nails over. This is why I pre-drill. Bend the damn nails over every time. I guess that's why the carpenters use nail guns. They don't have that problem. Okay, I brought the rest of the wood out. Got one piece here, and we're going to measure them. Very careful I don't wrap this head because I'm always hitting my head into these nails every time I reach over to try to do something. Some look a little small. I have to make sure that no number 4 is mixed in there. We'll just put it in a little bit because we want to make sure. Okay. Put the center one in.